It's recording.
Huh? It's okay. This part will not be.
It depends.
Oh yeah, it's up to you entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I guess just bleep it and they will never know what the fuck
I'm gonna
we're talking
pixelate.
about. Yeah.
They will
won't
have
know what
no
was.
idea.
They will have no idea what was in my coochie.
And your mouth then.
Oh, yeah, shit.
First your coochie, then your mouth. Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're recording.
Mm-hmm.
Hello guys, welcome back. We had a short hiatus because me and Kasia, we were on the front lines fighting fascism in Poland, and it took a bit of our time. We did not have access to the resources necessary for recording another episode, but we are back now.
If you can call like getting shit on Twitter like being in a front line.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We
Then
were giving our lives on the line for fascism.
Yeah. Then we were in the trenches.
My tongue was on the line for fascism for sure, or to fight against fascism, not for fascism.
Yeah. So this is gonna be our main topic in the Women in STEM podcast.
Yes.
In which I am a woman and Danny is not, and we are not in STEM.
Yes.
And our main topic today is Danny's not even cancellation. Nobody cancelled you.
It's not a cancellation. It's more like
you became like an object of all the Polish fascists and racist scumbags hatred.
Yes. I was the.
You got hate crimed.
Yes, I got diligently hate crime. Digitally hate crime.
Okay. On the internet, hate crime on the internet. Yeah. So, but before we start,
yes, what would we like to cover?
I think we should talk about something more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Like the girl
biting people.
Like the girl biting people.
Yeah, tell me about that. I on purpose didn't so that you can surprise me with this information.
I wanted to talk to you about it for a long time. It seems like something totally up your alley.
Oh, yeah?
This is the article from the New York Post.
Good Lord.
Summer intern fired from White Shoe New York City law firm for biting multiple coworkers.
What the... I saw this on Instagram, but I didn't I didn't look into it.
So there's
happened?
There's a quotation, but I don't know who they are quoting. Nibble is to tame a word.
Nipple?
Nibble.
Oh, nibble. Oh, okay.
Nibble is to tame a word. So
it was like serious bites, like enough to leave marks.
Apparently.
Oh, good Lord.
A twisted big law summer intern was reportedly tossed from an elite Manhattan law firm.
Jesus.
After repeatedly baring the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. Okay, it's sassy reporting from New York Post.
Very, yeah.
Like, keep it down with the puns.
Yeah, chill on that for a bit.
A summer associate at White Shoe. What does White Shoe mean? Do you know that phrase?
White shoe? I know like blue collar and white collar.
White collar, white shoe. Who's wearing white shoes to any job?
Nurses. But besides that, I can't think of anybody else. Like doctors and nurses.
Are they wearing Crocs in the law firm? So a white shoe firm, Sidley Austin, began biting colleagues. Oh, they doxed her. So the girl name is Sidley Austin, and she began biting colleagues and roaring at them.
What the fuck is her problem?
On her first day?
On her first day? Oh, I thought this was like a recurring issue. She just went sicko mode like the first day of her internship.
She didn't hide at all.
It's an internship, right?
Yes.
So probably she wasn't paid for it, so she had nothing to lose. You know what I mean? She was like, fuck it. She felt like biting people.
And by the time she was canned, her body count had reached double digits.
Jesus.
Insiders told the legal news site Above the Law.
It's a long-ass fart.
Oh!
It sounds like a wet fart.
It's somebody's drilling?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's what we needed today. The bites were not in an aggressive, we're beefing way, but rather
Love bites?
a faux quirky manic pixie dream girl
Ya Allah.
crossed with the donor party vibe. The
What the
outlet
hell?
reported.
Like her claim is that she's doing it in like a quirky like way.
The outlet reported. So if, I think it's somebody from the law firm telling the site above the law and describing it as a faux quirky manic pixie dream girl crossed with the donor party.
Jesus Christ. The guy was probably like fantasizing about her as he was like writing this
Yeah,
statement.
maybe he liked it.
Yeah, I think he was one of
So-
the victims of the biting, or I guess
So,
in his case maybe not victim.
so why did he snitch on her?
I
okay.
think they probably have like CCTV footage of. Man, I would pay money to see the CCTV footage of her running around roaring at people biting them.
I have the original site that reported it above the law. Summer Associates' naughty toddler impression gets her bounce from Big Law. Naughty toddler impressions. Was she actually impersonating a toddler?
But they said she was roaring as well, so I thought it was more like an
yeah,
animal
right?
thing.
Vampire or Big Law Summer Associate? You be the judge. This is a story you're really going to chew on for a while. Oh God, stop it.
Enough. It's like you need just one pun in the title maybe,
Yes.
and then in
And
the
just skip
hook,
it.
perhaps, and then that's it.
It's above the law side. You should be more serious than that.
Yeah.
A Sidley Summer associate in the New York office who will refer to as Big Law Biter for reasons that will soon be apparent was let go after a series of incidents with other employees. What happened, you ask? She bit other people at work. You are not reading this incorrectly. A Big Law Summer associate bit people at the firm with her teeth. With
As
what
opposed
else?
to
But-
what? That's, by the way, that's my favorite like response to stuff, you know, like as opposed to.
For the record, before settling on the alliterative Big Law Biter as the Summer's Code name, we did consider Sidley Masticator, Scrumptious Summer, Champion Chomper,
And they were having the time of their lives writing this article. it seems.
Mike Tyson of Big Law, and the close runner-up Associate Lecter. Oh, they're going to town with it.
Wow.
According to insiders at the firm, pretty much from the start of the summer, the Big Law Biter started chomping away at other employees at Sidley Gnostin, not in aggressive we're beefing way, but more of a faux quirky manic pixie dream girl crossed with the donor party vibe. But like, you're in New York City for the summer. If you want to get your kicks by biting people, there are more consensual ways to do it. That's actually a good point.
That's very true. I think she perhaps she thought she was doing a service to the community. I don't know what service that would be, but she clearly seemed to. She was in it for the game, as they say. You know, like for the love of the game. Like she was not getting paid as a you know, as like intern. She was perhaps just getting like job experience. Like I don't know what led to her coming to the conclusion that it didn't matter to her.
My guess is she's a nepo baby, but their parents want her to.
Maybe it's like an
To
act
go
of
on her
rebellion.
own,
It's an act of rebellion. Like, it's
Go
like,
do something.
I'll show you what happens when you put me out in the world to
Do
fend
it.
for myself.
They were like, do an internship or something. I had this friends and big law firm in New York City. You're gonna like it, and it's gonna be like they're gonna do us a favor, but giving you this internship. And she was like, yeah, you wanna do it? You really wanna put me
she
into
will show
the
them.
office environment? Insiders now confirm there were 5 people chewed on at Sidley this summer, which is an awfully long time for the nibbling to continue.
So it wasn't just like a one-day thing?
No, they didn't fire her after the first day of chomping on people. Though I've seen pics of the results post
Really?
Big Law Biter, and nibble is probably too tame a word. No one should have marks on their person after an interaction with a coworker.
Holy fuck.
Emotional and psychological scars only.
Mm-hmm.
It's unclear why this went on so long before reporting the Big Law Biter, but the rumor is she's otherwise personable and there was some reluctance to elevate the matter. She must be a very sweet person then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what they're saying the case is that she was like, besides the biting, she was a normal person.
Just the
Yeah,
biting.
people liked her.
she
They
was
put
good at
up
the job
yeah,
too.
they liked her enough to put up with her biting for
For a couple of days, but then it got too much.
They thought she would like get over it, maybe like get it out of her system, but
How long would you like stay at the job with a how long before you fired her?
if I was her boss
Yeah,
and she was biting people,
including you.
including me,
Yeah.
I would have to have liked the biting to have kept her for longer
Yeah,
than,
but what
than a
about
day.
other people?
Yeah, but if she bit me and I like, and like she was biting other people, like I don't know, like there's some deeper conspiracy happening here for it to have lasted for longer than a day.
Maybe she's just really good at the job, but then you are this big shot in the New York City.
Ah, she
firm.
was an unpaid intern, so
Yes.
they were enjoying the free labor,
Yeah,
basically,
probably.
pretty much.
And, you know, they eventually get tired of it. You know, you're a big shot at a New York City law firm. You probably have a wife, right? And you're coming back home with bite marks all over your body every day.
I swear, these are coming they're happening at work. It's not what you think.
I
It's
swear
not what
she's
it
really
looks
good
like.
at the job, and
Yeah.
it's the only thing it's just her quirky way of expressing herself. It's nothing serious. It's just wild that this happened in big law. A single bite is enough to get a toddler written up in an incident report from daycare. And if the biting goes on multiple times, that'll get you kicked out of daycare. And big law too, as it happens. Not since the aughts have I heard a tale of such out-of-pocket summer associate behavior. There were strip club visits and expense accounts gone wild, but obviously the classic of the genre is Aqua Girl. Who is Aqua Girl?
Aqua Girl? I know Aquaman and Trisha Paytas' new kid.
Oh God, right! I forgot about it.
You saw the.
I completely deleted it from my mind.
I saw the meme of what's it called, like who died first? Was it Ozzy Osbourne or who was the other person that died?
Queen Elizabeth.
No, not Queen Elizabeth. There was two people that died like
Oh,
one after
the
the other.
time that she got the first
Yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Because let's explain the meme
Oh, yeah,
first.
yeah,
Every time Trisha Paytas has a baby, there's some big shot that seems to be dying at
and
the
then
same
gets reincarnated
time.
as the
It
child.
started
That's the
with
theory.
Queen Elizabeth, right?
Yes.
And then they were speculating about her son.
There was one. There was wait. I need to see like which.
Let's clear the timeline.
Yeah.
So Aqua Girl was a Cleary summer associate who drunkenly stripped down to her underwear at an event at Chelsea Piers and jumped into the Hudson River. Ultimately, she had to be rescued in a boat, but still ended the summer with an offer. Oh, so it's not that hard to lose an internship at the law firm apparently, and the Aqua Girl
She got more work.
Yeah, she got like an offer after the summer.
Yeah, maybe
so
she did to like put herself on the map. You know, that's one way to set yourself apart from the competition.
Apparently. So we will see when the chomper ends up.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll
she
see.
already
We'll see where her bites take her next.
Do you see some like opportunities for her in the future?
I mean, if I could get some notoriety for sticking my tongue out around Warsaw, I'm
That's
sure
true.
she can do something with her mouth.
Did you get some job offers though? After
Not yet.
But we'll
I'm
see.
sure I'll get maybe like a deal with like an ice cream company or like lollipops or something tongue related. I'm not doing porn though. No OnlyFans, no Twitter, no nothing.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So what was the timeline of Trisha Paytas?
I found it. So it's known as the Trisha Paytas baby theory. The first time it happened,
There's a theory, I guess.
she had a kid called Malibu Barbie, and Queen Elizabeth died. Good riddance. And then you had Elvis and Pope Francis.
Oh.
And then you had Aquaman, the third kid, and Ozzy Osbourne. But there was another person that died who also died.
Jesus Christ! So according to the theory, they are now all reincarnated.
Yes,
as Trisha
as
Paytas'
their kids.
kids. So the personality of Elizabeth Ozzy Osbourne, and Pope Francis all in the same house. Okay.
Pretty much.
How
Wait,
will she handle that?
She apparently got her tubes tied after this third kid, so she's had enough. Like
no more dying.
No more celebrity deaths under her name.
No more reincarnating as Trisha Paytas babies.
Yeah,
you will just die as the rest of us.
I'm sure that would be a very interesting upbringing, to go from being like the Pope, to Trisha Paytas' kid.
Imagine the karmic debt that he had to
Lord.
accumulate during his life to become the Trisha Paytas kid in the next one. And also, but he got it easy because the name of the kid is Elvis. And I think it's the most normal out of all the Trisha Paytas kids' names.
Yeah. Aquaman is
insane.
Weird as fuck.
Yes, Malibu Barbie, okay.
Malibu, sure, it's like a bit cute.
It's a bit cute, and also I think Americans often name their kids after places.
Yeah, like India and whatever.
Paris.
Like, I've met one lady called India before.
That's insane.
Yeah. Asia. But in Poland you have Asia.
Asia is...
Joanna. But Asia, they're saying like Asia like the continent, not like a nickname for something.
Crazy. So, but not crazy for US standards. But Aquaman
is fucking insane.
How is this legal? Are there any limitations as to naming your kids in US? We should check that actually.
There is. I think there isn't, but there is in in countries that are under or ex-British colonies, like Australia or any countries connected to the royal family still. I think they're called wards of the Queen, or I guess now of the King. Like Canada, for example, any country like that, you cannot name your kid any name that sounds like a royal position, like Queen, King, Duke, Prince. Those are all not allowed. But any other name, I think they're pretty chill with it. But in the States, I don't know if they have that restriction.
So in the US, there aren't many federal regulations on naming children, but individual states have varying restrictions. Okay, so it's up to the states. While parents generally have a lot of freedom, some states prohibit names that are obscene, contain numbers or symbols, or exceed certain length limits. So it's pretty chill. Okay, the general principle is the freedom of choice. Okay, that's why I always say that the freedom of speech in America is taken to the extreme.
Yeah. I mean, freedom of speech for them is just the freedom to call somebody the N-word usually.
Or to name your child Aquaman.
Yeah, that's the only two times, the only two situations I can think of where freedom of speech is really valued.
I think there's also this very strong sense of ownership over your children in the US. I think it's part of their idea of freedom to practically treat your kids as your property.
Like an extension of yourself almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very individualistic too. And I think in Europe, in European Union at least, we see children as very separate from their parents.
It's like cats. It's like how cats take care of the child to a certain point and then fuck them off into the street to fend for themselves.
No, because I see this in U.S. citizens too, that as soon as their kid turns 18, just they kick them out of the house immediately. So this is also very individualistic in that sense, that you're on your own now and you're an adult. But until you're an adult, you belong to us as our property.
Yeah. If you're under 18, finished. You cannot even I see I don't know why this, I might be wrong, but I've always seen this happen more in the States than anywhere else. A kid will for example install a lock in their door for their room, and the parents will get pissed off and take off the whole door from its hinges. Not even for installing
a lock, yes, but it's a common punishment for bad behavior. To just take your door out. Poland, there used to be very strict regulations on naming children, and I don't know which one of them are still
active.
Still active, because there were some changes. But I know for a long time you could only name a girl a name that ends with A.
That makes sense.
And it had to be
that's weird.
Polish name, basically.
I mean, that's more of like a cultural thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they're trying to make a cultural standard a legal one. You know what I mean? Like
Probably.
I feel like if a cultural tradition or like whatever is strong enough, it will survive on its own without having to be enforced by the government.
You know, I'm thinking right now because maybe it was to make the language work easier because we have certain conjugation rules on
Okay, I got it.
names.
Like with the genders of words and like subjects and stuff like that.
So maybe it's just easier to conjugate a name when it ends with a and you know it's a woman. But now it's
Right.
getting more complicated. So I think they allow exceptions like Nicole instead of Nicola.
Mm-hmm. But do Polish people name their I mean until now like every Gen Z like Polish woman that I've met, even that they are like all with like still at the end. I think
base of acceptable of like socially acceptable
yeah
Polish names is very it's not very broad. We have
there's a lot of Julias, Kasias.
Oh god, so many Kasias. Insane
what else
amount
is
of
there?
Kasias. I think Kasia is the second most popular name
Really?
on my generation. And
What?
first,
Yeah, let's look that
first
up,
was
actually.
Agnieszka, I think.
Agnieszka.
But I don't know what happened to all Agnieszkas.
Yeah,
Because-
it's now they usually go by Aga.
No, but there were the Agas too. I know it's
like,
short,
yeah,
but
I don't know. I haven't met many.
from what I've read from the stats, Agnieszka was the most popular name given to girls in the 90s. But now, I don't see many Agnieszkas around. Where did they go? Because Kasia, you can just walk down the street and scream Kasia, and six girls will turn around.
It's like going in the Middle East and you're like Muhammad, and like half like the
Mhm.
fucking country will turn around.
Kasia is Polish Muhammad.
Yeah, Kasia is Polish Muhammad. Well, speaking of Muhammad, I saw a funny ass like news like report because the Daily Mail is like they always act like they are not like leaning to any direction politically, but they're obviously very like right wing.
Yeah.
And they post like rage bait, engagement bait like on purpose on TikTok. And recently I saw for like the third consecutive year in a row or something like that, Muhammad is the most popular name in the UK.
Yeah.
You know, and it's who gives a fuck? Like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. Like, good for them. You know, I mean, it's not because there's more brown people than white. It's just because brown people are very unoriginal with their naming.
Right. So.
And they all go for Muhammad, you know? And like, even by the way, Muhammad, Ahmad, Mahmoud, Muhammad, Ahmad, Mahmoud, they are all basically the same fucking name. It's like saying like Jules, Julia, and Julie, you know?
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's like, I don't know, they need to expand their
it's super funny
horizon.
because I remember the times when it was there was a huge wave of immigration from Poland to UK, and the UK media was the same about Polish people. They're gonna come here and take all our money from like social benefit, the government benefits, and we are soon gonna be we're gonna drown in this wave of Polish immigrants. But they couldn't be so racist with it.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was like complaints about, oh no, the most popular name in UK this year is Kasia or
no,
Bartek.
that's not happening, you know. But like you have fucking like I just found it like because when I see an article like that, like a headline like that, like the most popular name in the UK is now Muhammad. I'm like, oh okay, like I'm sure the comments are gonna be very pleasant when I open them. You know, like, and then like the first thing I see is like some like 50-year-old like get the fuck out of my country or like whatever like. Bro, like half of these people are like born in the UK. They're not even immigrants. They're just brown.
But they are genetically different.
Yes.
That's why I hate this very Western or maybe US-centric idea of ethnicity. What are you doing? Flexing your tattoos or your...
Just see my biceps. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
What was I even saying?
About immigration, Polish immigration in the UK.
Right. Right.
I will not do that again.
Okay, ethnicity. I find this concept. I know it's useful in some cases. Like people mention their ethnicity when they mean like their their family traditions,
Sure.
their culture.
Mm-hmm.
But I see it used so often as like this very eugenicist
Yeah.
concept of somehow your race or your nationality being engraved in your genes.
Mhm.
Like so many people actually believe there is something like a Polish gene.
Yeah.
All this ancestry tests
Yeah.
and stuff. People buy into this idea that you can check actually your genes under the microscope, and there's this specific gene or
Yeah.
like a specific set of genes that makes you Polish. It's specific to Poland.
I even learned about it in med school in genetics class. I think it was when we were learning about like DNA and genes, like phenotypes and like stuff.
Right, because you're a med student.
Technically, yeah, that get like passed down, like like traits that get passed down genetically and whatever. And I asked the professor about how testing your DNA to see like your what is it called, the ethnicity or whatever, like your makeup. And it's just fucking guesswork, because all they're doing is looking at certain like genetic traits that are most commonly occurring in a certain group.
Compare them to genes of other people that signed up for their ancestry test.
And there is also like a generally like accepted like set of like genetic like traits or markers that are more commonly occurring in a certain group, but it doesn't mean that it's the only group that has it. You know what I mean? So like sometimes like a certain trait will be like like 90% of the time it can occur in like Finnish people, but it doesn't mean that you're Finnish. It just means that you're more likely to have Finnish heritage. Your genes
are more resembling of people living in a region that is now called Finland, by the way, because let's not forget how often borders
that's true.
change,
like borders
and
change,
cultures change.
It's such a, I don't know. I've never had the interest to go and take a
ancestry test.
Yeah,
right?
to just
like, why would I care? Because also I think that Americans think that they're the only nation that is made up entirely of immigrants, and they forget that immigration was happening a lot in human history.
Yes.
So it's not like people were just staying where they were for millennia, and then America came and everybody started mixing.
Yeah.
In America. No.
That's why like you will never meet a Polish guy, no matter how diverse his heritage might be. He will never tell you, I'm 5% German, 22% on my mother's side Lithuanian, and I know I have some Anglo-Saxon in me, and bro, you're fucking white, bro. Like chill, okay? Like you, and Americans love. I mean, not all Americans. The more right wingers, they have this term that pisses me off so much, because they love. It's similar to white people in the Middle East calling themselves expats instead of immigrants. They call themselves heritage Americans. A heritage American is somebody that's descendant of the settlers, which were immigrants themselves, or colonizers, if you want to use that word too.
Hate it.
Yeah. So like. What if you could like argue with a right winger and tell him like to his face, like, bro, you are an immigrant as well. You're a descendant of immigrants. I'm a heritage American. I built this country. I founded this country.
You killed its original residents. Residents? Did I just call Native Americans residents?
I mean, they are residents, right?
Is it the right word?
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
they did reside in North America, but they are like the actual like people that were there. But I don't know, just the term heritage Americans I think is so fucking funny too, because it's just like another cope. It's another right wing cope.
Of course. And also I think they often like
that term made you like melt into the couch.
I did. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to regain
you look very comfortable.
My composure and my
I'll melt with you in a sec, no problem.
This couch is comfortable.
It is, right?
This is a nice And nice setting.
Yeah, nice studio.
Maybe you should squat the place and just stay here.
Colonize it and then become heritage residents of the apartment.
Couch.
Yes.
Anyway, so I think the USians often treat other nationalities like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like this is this group of people with very, very specific traits.
Yeah.
That's why they often think, I often hear them say, oh, I have such a strong Polish genes. You can see my blonde hair and my green eyes and my, I don't know, Polish nose. I have no fucking idea what a Polish nose is. But then I know so many like Polish people or German people with dark hair or curly hair.
Yeah.
They always assume that curly hair is like a POC trait almost.
Whenever I hear somebody say POC, I always think they're saying piece of shit. But then I person of color, right?
But the C, maybe it's a piece of cunt.
Piece of cunt. I mean, we all are technically pieces of cunt. We came from cunt.
We came, but are we a piece of it though?
Theoretically, maybe like 50%.
I have a piece of cunt.
Yeah,
I have some.
Plus,
like,
all human beings start out in the womb as female, and then the males turn into male.
True.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
That's how Trump accidentally classified everybody as a female, legally by accident, because he said that it's the womb that they originally were like in the it's the gender that they originally were in the womb at like a certain stage, because you develop like gender like much later on than you do like your other organs. So he basically classified everybody as a woman by accident, like by law.
I was like a lizard for a time in the womb.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like an amphibian.
Yeah. We were everything, you know?
That's my identity for the rest of the time.
Fuck knows.
Okay, so is it just the right time maybe to segue to the big drama?
Yeah. So we can preface it by splitting it into two parts, I guess, because there's two parts. There's the first part where it's like me unknowingly involving myself in the drama, and then there's the second part where I am sort of knowingly involving myself further.
You're
like
leaning into it.
I'm like rage baiting them further. You know?
I don't know if it's good for you.
Exactly. That's why I decided to stop doing it on purpose, because
like mental health wise.
Yeah, because I I come to Warsaw on a pretty reoccurring basis. So perhaps I do not want to be a target for
more harassment,
for physical violence, because that's what a lot of them were calling for against me. I mean, okay, guys, you might be thinking, like, for people who are not aware of the situation, that I must have harassed somebody, I must have like damaged public property.
What's the huge crime that you committed?
What the fuck did I do that was so terrible that caused a whole slew, like 800,000 fucking right-wingers on Twitter to call for my death, deportation, just horrible shit. I stuck my fucking tongue out.
Yeah.
Not even at anybody. Just, I mean, like, we'll play the video now, but so that we can refresh our memories.
If you ask me, Judas was nothing of the sort. It's said that Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver.
Like, literally, come on, bro. Like,
so funny every time.
Fuck off. Like, seriously, bro. Like, there was not even another person visible in the video. That's like the funniest part. And like the
way they frame it.
Yeah, like,
because it ended up on the racist part of Twitter.
Yeah, let's open up the
which
tweet.
Is the majority of Twitter, I guess.
Yeah, right now it's the majority. And it's posted like by these Polish like right-wing accounts. I think this account is called like No to Leftists or something like that.
Let me see. I don't remember what is it called.
Okay.
What's it called in Polish?
Yeah, this is the first post. No to
leftists, no to left wing, no to.
So the post says, translated, in Warsaw, a cultural enricher walks around the city wagging his tongue like a dog.
And so many fascist dog whistles. Not even dog whistles.
I mean, it's clear as day. I mean,
just whistles.
Yeah, he's calling me like a cultural enricher because it's like an ironic statement saying that like, oh, like they're saying that immigration enriches our culture and stuff like that. Yeah, like
it's
look
so
at this.
ironic.
Yeah, like bro, like, and I remember like first seeing this and being like genuinely like confused because I thought I did something wrong by accident. Maybe I did some like unintentional like offensive thing.
Is it offensive in Poland to stick your tongue out?
It's offensive, I guess, to be brown and
that's,
exist.
That's the first
that's
crime
the
you
offense.
committed.
That's the offense that I did.
No, because
really.
the angle is that you're doing it, I guess, to women, to random
Yes,
people on the street, that you're harassing people with it.
Yes, a lot of the comments were saying they love using this term of Julia, which is a fictional Polish woman who likes foreign men, and it's such an obvious like.
Julia is a general term for like a young leftist woman.
Yeah, but I'm saying their usage of it is such an obvious display of their like sexual frustration
It
and like
always
incel sort of like, you know, like they're taking all the women from us. Oh yeah, and Julia's gonna love him and blah blah blah. And
well, she will.
yeah, like tough shit, bro.
Tough shit, bro.
3
exactly.
Julias and counting.
3 Julias. Oh my god, you're gonna piss them off so bad. But to be honest, it is scary and it's always the same. And I think I'm not even exaggerating while comparing it to early American like lynches, the original events that even the word
like
lynch
the stuff
from.
that maybe not the acts itself, because I obviously I'm physically fine. Nobody has physically harassed me at all.
But the ideological roots are the
And
same.
what leads to lynchings is kind of the same concept.
Yes.
Because like, for example, if you look at like one of the most popular examples I would say that a lot of people know about is this guy in the States, Emmett Till. He was accused of flirting with a white woman in the States, and the rumor, like, I guess, spread in his town or city, and he publicly got beat to death, basically, by a big mob of racist people. And the woman, like, there was never any form of justice whatsoever, and the woman, even the fucking piece of shit woman that you know, backed up this false accusation, she died peacefully in the States in her old age, I think like 5 years ago or something like that. Like she was alive like recently. And this is what I mean, like, this is the shit that leads to stuff like this happening. That's why I stopped also like rage baiting them, because I realized that I was maybe not putting myself in like
It's
a very
scary.
like safe, because I've had interactions without even rage baiting where I've been in physical threat, like with like self-proclaimed I guess like neo-Nazis and whatever, like threatening me with like a knife or something like that. Thankfully I haven't been like harmed seriously at all since I moved here. I've never been in like any situation like that, but me playing with them by doing that stuff is not a smart
It's
decision.
playing with fire.
Yeah, it's playing with fire, and I'm gonna get burnt. So that's why the first time it happened with the first post was completely natural. I was like caught super off guard by it. I had no idea what the fuck was going on, really, and I was so confused. And then when I finally like realized what's going on, I was like, okay, let's kind of like play with them now. Let's see if I post a similar video again with the same like vibe, will it get posted again? And lo and behold, here's the video.
That's why I think that it's on purpose. It's trolling on purpose. It's rage baiting on purpose from the account. Because they must know right now that it's a joke.
Yeah, because half their comments, by the way, got filled with like people who know me from the internet, and just people who know, like, who can tell that this is like a ridiculous situation. Because there were people even saying, like, it was so funny. There were people like defending me, but not defending me at the same time. So they were saying like right-wingers, like they were quoting that tweet and saying like right-wingers have zero sense of humor whatsoever. And then the same woman that posted that, in the comments, in the reply, she was like, keep in mind, I don't find this shit funny. Look, it's stupid as fuck. It doesn't make me laugh. But at the same time, he doesn't deserve to get like harassed for
I
it.
can recognize that it's at least an attempt in humor.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
exactly.
what other assumption can be that you're just so that you see, I don't know, women without a hijab for the first time.
Yeah.
And
like
you
that's,
just cannot control
yeah,
yourself.
like people were saying like we need to feed this guy pork. We
Right.
he's probably thinking about his little sister who he's raping. He's like just vile shit, or like they're calling me like goat fucker and stuff like that. Bro,
I'm so sorry.
They don't even know like
I think
anything about me, bro. Like they don't know
I think
shit
I
about.
did feed you pork once.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, like, pork is fine, bro. Like, I don't mind. Like, it's not a big deal for me. You know, it's not gonna melt me if I eat pork. You know, like it happens. It's not a big deal. And what's it called? Like, I posted here's like the second one. See, it's like a clear like play on words on the caption. Instead of Warsaw broke me, Warsaw healed me. And
it's just supposed to be an absurd humor, right?
Yeah,
There's nothing
it's not
really
even
to
meant
it.
to be like really humor. Like
It's just
I was
something random that you do. That's
just-
your whole shtick on
just
TikTok.
shit posting. Like that's the whole point. Like it's not. It doesn't have an agenda. It doesn't have like a goal.
There's not even an idea.
There's no
behind
ideology
it.
behind
just doing random
I'm not
stuff.
spreading leftist ideology by sticking my tongue out.
No.
You know, I am not doing. I'm just fucking. I like for fuck's sake. I just told somebody like, yo, just record me like sitting down with my tongue out. That's it. That's all I said. And then I posted the video. I didn't think much of it. It got like a decent amount of views, and that was it. And then in the second one I posted, here we go. And he says again, in culturally enriched Warsaw, everything is stable. Because that's a saying, an ironic statement that the right wingers say in Poland a lot, I guess. Everything is stable.
Everything is stable. That means that
like everything's going well. There's no
nothing
problems.
to see here.
Yeah, motherfucker, nothing to see
Nothing
here.
to
like
see.
like for real, nothing to see here.
Just a silly guy.
Yeah.
Making a TikTok in public.
Like even call me an idiot, like call me stupid, call me whatever, but saying that I'm like a goat fucker and I like rape women and I'm like a sexual deviant and whatever for fucking sticking my tongue out is insane work, bro. And I sort of did enjoy for a moment the idea of just like them outing themselves as fucking idiots by like falling for my rage bait. But like we discussed, it's not really a smart thing to keep it going. So, I mean, that doesn't mean that I will still not face stuff like that for like here and there. But at least I will not be, let's say, asking for it in a sense. I mean, maybe that's not a good way of saying it, because it's like saying a victim is asking for it is not.
Yeah, we're not victim blaming.
Yeah,
but it doesn't mean you don't want to be cautious.
Yeah. So my whole point is that I'm just going to be a bit more cautious.
And also,
from now on.
the one thing is your physical safety, but I also think it's not very good for your mental health.
Yes.
To lean into it.
Yes, and for the image of my fellow brown people in Poland as well, because sometimes I
have control over it.
That I don't, but
you don't have to be an advocate of all the
Yeah,
representation of all
yeah.
brown people in Poland.
But for a lot of people, I am the first, like, for example, like Lebanese guy that they interact with. That's I always keep that in the back of my mind.
Do you feel like you represent all Lebanese people?
I don't, but to the people that I am the first Lebanese person that they've met, I am. I represent, because then if they had a good interaction with me, the next time they will meet somebody and Lebanon is mentioned, for example, they'll be like, oh, I met a Lebanese guy once, he was pretty nice, pretty cool guy. You know, it's better than the alternative where, like, if I had like a bad first impression on somebody, because my first impression is like me representing my race almost in some cases, especially to like right wingers.
This must be exhausting in a way.
I used to think about it a lot when I first moved here, but now I don't really give a shit anymore. You know, like, fuck it. Like, you know, like, that's why I didn't really, like, say anything about, like, guys, like, I'm not a representative of my people, or, like, bro, you're gonna think that, like, either way, so...
To be fair, it's sometimes tempting to me, for example, to use you as an example in a discussion, or maybe an argument in a discussion. Because
you should. But I gave you permission. There's a difference. I told you I'm your token.
It's true, but I don't know
I'm
if
your
it's
token
even,
brown boy.
It's even a good strategy, because sometimes when I, for example, discuss with like alt-left guys here in Poland who think that it's not that even the left should like be anti-immigration and not allow people from other cultures to come here, And then I'm like, okay, but how do we define our cultures?
Yeah, me for example,
So-
I don't have a culture.
Yeah, so
Literally, I don't. I was not raised
so
in
we
a
don't
culture.
allow anyone from any, for example, Muslim country,
Yeah.
right? So
That's always the
so
conclusion that they're trying to
you wouldn't be able
reach.
to come here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to study medicine here,
Yeah.
to found your own business here, to pay huge taxes here.
But then it gets more complicated because what do they want to use to identify me as not of this culture? My passport. I'm American. I'm
But
from a
you
Christian
also
country.
have a Lebanese passport.
I
guess?
don't. I have no
Okay, so
Lebanese
you're-
documentation whatsoever. Like
So-
I on paper, I'm an American guy named Daniel.
Yeah, so
You know,
that's
right?
when it gets complicated.
Yeah, right. But then he's gonna see me. And he's gonna be like, yeah, but like, come on, you're not American. Like, where are
Yeah.
you really from?
They
you
will
know?
still try to find a way
Of
to
course.
somehow exclude you from.
It's just racism with extra steps, like
Yeah.
trying to hide behind the fact that you are preserving your bloodline, your
Right.
culture,
and it's
your
not even
tradition, your
possible
religion.
to really apply.
What the fuck are you talking
So
about,
it's
bro?
just dog whistling,
Yeah.
or like I said, just whistling to the wind
Mhm.
for any fascist to hear
Yeah.
and approve of you. And so I don't really find it useful. This
It's not
argument.
productive to society at all. It's you're
Uh-huh.
not moving for, you are not focusing on the actual problems that exist in your society. That's what always, even when I was a stupid, uneducated, like non-political, like 15-year-old kid, I was never like, I always found like this type of like dog whistling, like fascism, homophobic. Like even though I was never like, I was less political when I was younger. I was never a fucking homophobe.
Mhm.
You know, I was never like racist. I was never any of that. That shit was always stupid. It always seemed like not productive to society.
Of course. And
And-
some people are stupid at 15.
Yeah.
You weren't. And
I was
congrats on
stupid.
that.
I was a dumbass. No, I was a complete
Not in
idiot.
all cases, though.
But I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I think like, bro, like these people are like either like so stupid that they don't realize what's actually like ruining their country, or so evil that they are using their own country's suffering for their own ideological.
Yeah, sometimes I think
advantage.
they're evil.
Yeah, like that. I have met people who are like really smart, you know, but they're just fucking evil. Like they
That's
have
true,
these like
like,
horrible beliefs.
I know one of them
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And I'm beefing with them currently. Anyway,
Oh.
that's why I also find it so ironic when they call you like the cultural enricher
Yeah.
or an engineer,
Yeah.
which is also like it's
They,
supposed to be an
they
ironic
always say like
statement.
engineer or doctor.
Yes.
One racist guy made actually a funny comment. I laughed my ass off. He said that I'm a rimming engineer.
Oh,
Because somebody commented like in Polish he was like doctor or engineer, and then one guy replied like rimming engineer.
I think you're gonna claim it.
Yeah, I like
claim.
rimming engineer. It's a nice one.
Yeah, but you know,
I'm
since
definitely claiming cultural enricher for sure.
yes, you
Yes.
are enriching our culture. You literally have a podcast.
Yeah, that's you know, straight man with a podcast is
You're
one
a
of the
famous
most.
TikToker.
Yes, yes,
This
yes.
is culture.
All
Whether
great
you like
additions
it or
to the
not,
culture,
This is
yes.
a culture, and also you're studying medicine, and you have your own business here.
Yes,
you're
yes,
paying
that's true.
taxes.
That's
you're
true.
You're a model citizen.
I am in every way that the fascists try to claim that I am not benefiting society. I
You
am,
are.
and oftentimes more than they are,
Mhm.
which is you know
all right.
like come on,
And
like,
that's the one argument that some of the people online thought was classist.
yeah.
So,
Somebody replied to me and said that I was being like so. Not someone replied to me, but I heard that this argument is not a good one because it's classist and blah blah blah.
This is
And
also
I'm like,
backwards.
how is it classist? I'm saying that I'm just refuting every argument that they're putting against me. You know what I mean? I'm not even saying that I make more money
You're
than
just
them. I'm like,
defending
yeah,
yourself.
I'm just defending myself. I'm not saying I'm richer than you. I'm not saying I make more than you.
You're not
you
saying
know.
you're better than them. You're
Yeah.
saying I'm not worse than you.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
way you claim
exactly,
I am.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Oh
Like,
God.
I don't know. And literally, if I was like just a shade whiter, or if I was one of the, because there's a bunch of Lebanese people who are like blonde and like blue eyes and shit. If I was one of those Lebanese people, I would be
say
doing
it.
completely fine here.
Mhm.
you know? Like, even me, I'm doing relatively fine. Sometimes I get called white, you know? Which is, like, funny. Like, because people think that my melanin is not strong enough to
Yeah, I know a lot of Polish people who like tan very heavily and have dark eyes and dark hair, and but they are also getting hate crime sometimes.
Yeah, like I know one guy is in Elbląg. Maybe he has like some distant ancestry, but he has like black hair. His skin is like white, like normal, but he has black hair, and his nickname is fucking Hindu. Like, shout out Hindu though, love you, bro, nice guy, Maciek.
Shout out Maciek.
Yeah, shout out Maciek.
I also had like friends in school that were.
Don't they get called black, by the way? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like if somebody has like dark hair or like black hair, they get called.
Sometimes like when a girl has dark hair, for example, sometimes she's called like dark or
like
czarnulka.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like in the same way that you would call somebody like a blondie or like a brunette, they get called like a black, like a basically, yeah.
That's true, but also some of my friends in school were being nicknamed like Abdul because they had black hair and they tanned.
Wow, that's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamal and Abdul. Those are the classics in Poland. I get called Jamal all the time.
Jamal? I don't know. It's
Jamal is also more associated with black people, I think.
Yes, and also it sounds French to me. I don't know.
Oh, but they say Jamal, like J. But I'm saying it in a Lebanese accent because in Lebanese it's Jamal.
Yeah. And
death to fascism.
Always.
Yes.
Always. Do you have some screenshots of the most ridiculous like reactions?
I have. TikTok? Yeah, I'm gonna open screenshots. I know some of the viewers might be wondering what is the context of this fishing hat, me wearing it in today's episode. There is no context.
You shouldn't be reading this at all, to be honest.
No, but I saved it like for the podcast because I knew.
Oh God. Is he Kardamończyk? Who the fuck even is Kardamończyk?
But they were posting like gifs of like punching, or like shooting up like somebody to show that they want to kill me.
And people want fuckers like this in Poland. Rainbow people should bring them home and pay for them. That's basically what I do with you someday.
Yeah, she is my but yeah.
He's neither an engineer nor a doctor. He actually is, you fucker. And Yulkas are watching him on TikTok and making him
Yulka.
Rich. Are you rich already on Yulkas?
I make 0 cents from TikTok.
Oh, send him all the leftist Yulkas and everyone will be happy. So what's the problem then? They are so that's what I mean. They are so like sexually frustrated that they are not good enough for their women, also, that they feel like the foreign they want to blame it on me, that I'm the reason why they can't pull. You know, I'm sorry I'm hot, bro. Like it's not, you know, take care of yourself, bro. It's also supposed to be offensive to women that they are attracted to you. Like, tough luck, man. Like, it's not the women's fault.
Yeah.
This one also tries to seem like he doesn't care because he doesn't want the
he doesn't want the Yulkas. Yeah.
Take all the Yulkas.
Yeah.
Why are they
Maybe he wants the Julians.
Like,
who knows?
He probably wants
some. Yeah, he low-key wants some Julians. Yeah.
Why are they always R-word, disordered, aggressive?
Yeah. They.
Perverted, aggressive. How are you aggressive?
I don't know, but apparently I am R-word, aggressive, perverted, and everything under the sun.
Oh God.
You see the goat fucker one yet?
There's
one of my
so many of them. I see all of them. You have a punchable face, apparently.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Well, it has nothing to do with you being brown, but maybe. Oh God.
That one I don't get. The pigeon one.
This one hopes that the pigeon is gonna shit in your mouth.
Okay, great.
On your tongue. Oh, okay, I get it. Because you stick it out so much, So be careful because
Yeah.
there's this.
That's one of the more like tame ones though. They said they want to like
Right,
cut
this
my
one I
tongue off
get
and
because
like
there's this Polish saying that you usually say to kids when they stick
if
their
you stick your tongue out
the
too
cow
much, the
is
cow will
gonna
piss on it. Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know what that one means.
Where did it come from?
This is like a kid coming home from school and showing his mom like the mean notes that bullies wrote him in school.
I would kiss him. Carry mouth.
Yeah. I mean, like, depending on what race they want me to be, I can be Indian, I can be Spanish, I can be Italian, I can be Arab.
But this one is into you. He says he'd kiss you.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Minotaur is... It's a compliment, I mean.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Oh no. Is he vaccinated?
I didn't see that one. Is he vaccinated? I got like, you know, I love the thing I love the most about the situation is it gave me such a perfect like window into the world of like Polish right-wing fucking idiot like fascists.
Why would you want to look there?
Because now I know like what bothers them, what they believe in, what they think is wrong with their society,
Of course.
none of it is stuff that makes a difference. You know
It's
what I mean?
mostly sexual frustration.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Let it form Yulkas, they will wave their pussies around?
Yeah.
I cannot do that physically.
Yeah.
Like, wave it around?
Yeah, I
That's
can
a
barely wave my
skill.
dick around, bro. How the fuck can you wave a pussy around? What, any interesting
He's looking for a place to put that tongue in, and he will probably find it soon. Yeah, so what's the problem?
Thanks.
Yulkas are so...
See, they're
Please.
constantly just pissed off
So
about
many Yulkas.
about their women, like, not being interested in them.
And being interested in
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
which is a problem, apparently. Don't you see that this is organized
Yeah,
action?
this is my favorite one. That like
How?
same way you have the industry plant allegation. I have the fucking what's it called?
You're apparently now a part of...
I'm being sent by some like anti like Polish culture like group, and I'm being paid to destroy the culture here.
By sticking your tongue
Yeah,
out.
yeah. This is the genius plan that they came up with.
Can you dummy see that this is an organized
Like
action?
this person is the one that's like
He figured it out.
he broke through the
He
matrix.
figured
Yeah,
it all out. How would it work?
yeah. I don't know.
And is it? It's probably like a rainbow organization to
Yeah.
like LGBTQ1.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, some people are defending you though. Oh wow, he's enriching, all right. Well, he is. Oh,
Oh, that's
my
it, yeah.
God.
I screenshot like the tweet just in case it would get deleted.
It won't. It's
Yeah,
Twitter.
it's
Come on.
Twitter.
It will never get deleted. But did it also? Did
Bring-
it spill outside of Twitter at all?
Barely. I mean, kind of. So like, for example, like the other day, when I was still in Warsaw, I was out with my friend, and some like random woman came up to me. She's like, "Are you the Warsaw tongue guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess." Like, what the fuck?
You should totally claim
But I mean, look,
the title of Warsaw tongue guy.
they fucking they mentioned that I'm like making money off this shit. I'm not. Okay.
Oh, God.
But I
You
do
should.
I have an idea that maybe later on we will like show more, but I'm thinking
merch.
of like, yeah, exactly, like drawing like some stupid like picture of me with my tongue out with like cultural enricher written on it, and like selling it as merch just to like piss off
You
the...
should, because they are making money off of
Yeah,
it. And
why
that's
can't
the-
I make money off having like fucking
crimes.
hate crimes on me, man? Come on.
Right. This is pissing me off the most.
Yeah.
This is the way for them to make money.
Because they're making money off like Twitter engagement and shit like that. They get so much money off this shit.
That should
That's
be
why,
illegal.
like, every time I open this guy's page, it's constantly like posted 10 minutes ago, posted 1 hour ago, posted like he's just non-stop spamming like engagement, like non-stop.
That's why I think everybody should delete Twitter finally, and we should ban this app, because as you can see, it's not like that anywhere else. I know I'm not saying it's good, and I'm not saying the real society is not like that, but it's not as much.
No,
And
it's an echo chamber of
It is.
fucking like delusion.
and the
you know?
worst scumbags
Yeah.
the world knows.
Because I could not believe that. Let's say maybe like out of the 800,000 people that saw that tweet, let's say like 600K of them were like right wingers that got pissed off. I cannot believe that 600,000 people, like flesh and blood with like brains that work, saw that, read the caption, and saw nothing wrong with it, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, this is so fucked up. Like, this is why our country is falling.
Some people probably got rage bait the other way around, like got mad at the racism,
Yeah,
as
but
they should, but it's not a productive way to spend your day either. So I don't think.
yeah, that's why I don't want to engage in that sort of it's non because it is political, I guess, but it's not really productive political
And it's not,
activity.
like,
Like
getting
if-
mad at
yeah.
racist at Twitter, it's
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. Like if I wanted to do something, which I do, like in the sort of like just to talk about like politics or like ideological things, maybe like trans issues, like we talked about, you know, or like anything like that. I want to do it in a productive way where it's like it's adding to the conversation. Maybe it's like teaching people stuff that didn't think about it from before, or whatever. Not fucking rage baiting racist people on Twitter. Like, I'm not getting anything out of that, and it's not helping
Except
anybody.
for like podcast material.
Yeah, except for podcast
because it's
material.
so funny and ironic that this specific TikTok got you hate
Out
comment.
of all the dumb ass shit that I
I know,
post,
right?
bro,
And you post some crazy shit.
stupid stuff. I fucking post like really stupid shit, like nothing offensive, of course, but stuff that can I surely be used as propaganda more than my tongue videos. Don't know why they stuck on
course.
that one so much.
If they actually search for it, they would find something that they could spin off as something so offensive.
Yeah, very easily.
Maybe we should try that. We should go through the TikToks and find the one that would be easiest to rage bait.
And then like post that one to Twitter.
No, that we're not gonna go that far. So I found a list of the names ruled illegal by courts within the U.S.
What the
And
flip?
They include king, queen.
Also, they also did the royal.
Yes, you cannot
stuff.
name your child king or queen in the U.S. Or Jesus Christ.
What about all the Mexican? Oh, they Jesus Christ.
specifically.
Okay.
You have to decide either Christ or Jesus. Or
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Christ.
Another
would be-
thing to piss off all the fascists: there are more Muslims on earth named Jesus than Christians. Suck on that one. Any brown boy you meet called Isa, ISA, is Jesus in Arabic.
Really?
Yeah, Isa is Jesus in Arabic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny. So the third, just the third.
Oh, just the third.
The third, not even like anyone, the third, just the third. Santa Claus, Majesty, Adolf Hitler.
Okay, that one makes sense.
It
That
does.
one I agree with.
Actually, my childhood friend's dad was called named
Adolf?
Adolf.
I'm so mad that Hitler, I mean, besides like the genocide stuff, of course, you know, that's bad
Yeah,
too.
that's bad.
But like, I'm so mad what he did to facial hair because
You cannot have this.
yeah,
mess,
I
no.
want to try it so bad, like the Charlie Chaplin like look.
Okay, but
you know
to
what
be
I mean?
honest, it's one of the worst mustaches anyway.
Yeah, but
not just because of him.
I want to just try it, like to see how I
You
look
can.
like with it.
You can.
Just not
It's
walk
not
around in
actually
public with
illegal.
it.
You do not walk around, but you can check. It's not like illegal.
Like look at myself. But what
Yeah.
if I end up looking like really hot with it?
You will not.
But
I
what
promise
if?
you, promise
What if it's
you,
like my hottest
let's do
look
it.
ever?
Let's do it right now.
No.
Let's see.
No. I will shave my mustache right now if you want me to, but not Hitler's stash.
It's nice. It's
Okay.
nice. Don't touch it.
What, the stash?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So Messiah.
Okay.
Just the
at?
sign.
I
it's
believe
called-
they call it the ampersand.
Ampersand.
I think
It's
in
just-
Polish małpa.
It's just
Monkey?
małpa in Polish. Also, the number 1069. Okay. I also have some internationally, so banned in different countries.
Okay.
List of illegal names across the world. Chief Maximus in New Zealand was not
Random.
allowed. Robocop in Mexico.
Why Robo? That's a cool ass name, man.
That's if Trisha didn't have
Yeah.
her tubes tied.
I think
She
that
would
would be the
probably-
next name. You know, there's like a lot of like Mexicans, by the way, like some nice
Mm-hmm.
like random lore. Mexicans fucking love Dragon Ball Z, like
I know.
a lot,
That's
like
true.
religiously almost.
And I don't blame them.
And a
It's
lot of them, I
cool-ass
think,
show.
name their kids like Goku and shit. Like I've seen that happen like on the
Oh,
internet.
Goku is a good name.
Yeah.
I saw Sinners yesterday, the movie.
Don't spoil it. I was gonna
I
watch it
won't.
with Jamie, but
No
Jamie already
spoilers.
watched it.
Just one name
Yeah.
that of the character from there.
Goku?
No, Perline. I just find it so
Perline?
beautiful. Perline.
Oh, that's a cute name.
It is.
Is Sinners set in the South?
Yes.
Yeah, Perline sounds like a very southerner name.
Mm-hmm. So, sex fruit. New Zealand too. What's up with New Zealanders?
You know, speaking of New Zealand,
Hmm?
Steve Irwin is Australian, right? Not from New Zealand.
I think so.
Australian, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, every time I see Steve Irwin's kids, like
Mm.
Instagram or like TikTok, I
Yeah.
get so pissed off. Not because of him, but
Because
because
of
of
the
his comments. Bro, like
yeah.
imagine your dad fucking dies and everybody talks about like in every single post. Bro, you look so much like your dad. Oh my god, you remind me so much of your dad. I bet you miss your dad so much.
He
wow.
got used to it. I
Jesus
guess.
Christ, bro,
He
I-
doesn't read it anymore.
I can
hope.
imagine, bro. Yeah,
Oh
like
god.
fuck. Bro, and the guy's like a normal like he also has like his own interests and like
Right, I-
career and shit.
Well, I think he's very interested in keeping the legacy. He has the same job as his dad.
Sure, yeah, but that
But-
doesn't mean that like
and I'm sure it would be nice from time to time to hear that you're
respectfully, like
Yeah.
like
from someone close to you
Yeah.
that you resemble your dad so much. But hearing it all the time, yeah, it must be exhausting.
yeah.
But sex fruit, who would name their child sex fruit? Oh, Linda was actually not allowed in Saudi Arabia.
Linda?
Why do they not allow
Linda?
Lindas?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Maybe language, right?
I'm trying
Something?
to translate it into Arabic. It would be spelled Linda, but
Linda.
Linda doesn't mean anything in Arabic that I know of.
They
Maybe
don't
in
want
Saudi
Lindas.
Arabic.
They just.
I know Linda means like beautiful, like in
Hmm.
Portuguese.
Linda seems like a very Karen-like name.
Yeah.
So maybe,
Maybe they just don't want
they
Karens.
Don't fuck with Lindas. Snake in Malaysia was forbidden. Friday in Italy.
Friday?
Friday. Islam was not allowed in China.
Yeah, because they
They
ban
don't-
all religious iconography, or like names and
Hmm.
stuff like that.
Sarah was banned from Morocco.
What? Sarah is such a
Sarah.
popular name in the Middle East.
Not in Morocco. Osama bin Laden in Germany.
Okay, yeah, that's a classic. That's a good one.
Metallica in Sweden.
Oh, also Osama's another.
Osama
thing
is a
that
popular name,
it-
right?
It is still popular until now, and it's such a good name that got ruined because it means lion. It's such like a powerful name, you know.
Somehow Osama really brings out like an image of a lion in my head. It really, all the words for lion around the world are
Yeah.
so lion-like, like
Yeah, like-
Simba too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So many
Sometimes-
words like make sense, you know.
That's true. That's so deep. We're so deep today.
I mean, we did make them up ourselves, right? So it would make sense that.
They come from our brains. That's true.
Did you know that the human brain is the only thing in the universe that named itself?
Oh God. Let's not do this. Prince William was banned in France. Devil in Japan. Blue in Italy. Ooh, bad for Beyonce's children.
Yeah.
Circumcision was not allowed in Mexico.
What? The name or the act?
The name, unfortunately. What do you think about circumcision?
It's genital mutilation.
I agree with you.
I
Thank you.
mean,
That
pretty much.
that was a very quick
Yeah.
conversation.
It's not a. But I don't believe in it. I don't believe against it the same way people who are anti-religion do. It's not a religious issue. It's a cultural issue. Like it's it is genital. Like my
Yes, it is,
genitals
because
were mutilated.
I think most people in the US do it for entirely not religious
Yeah, it's a
reasons.
cultural thing.
Yes.
It's just because it's like oh my dad had it so
Yeah, so
I should have
he's
it
gonna
too.
be weird if
Yeah.
he doesn't have it.
That's the whole idea of it. But if they went back to me when I was little infant young man, young gentleman, and they asked me, Danny, do you want me to remove skin from your penis for no reason? Will it benefit my life in any way? No. Okay.
Au contraire.
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
because
You remove glands and
the recent studies
sensation
show
and whatever.
that it makes your penis desensitized.
Yes.
Because the skin protects it from the stimulation.
Yeah, constant
and-
stimulation. Yeah, that's
yes.
true.
And also, it's easier to jerk off.
I don't do that anyway, so it's not a big deal.
It's easier to do a hand job when you're not circumcised.
Yeah,
So
because
you can
hand
maybe
job is
relate
just
emotionally.
jacking somebody off. Yeah,
Yes, it is.
that's true.
So it's helpful. It's there for a reason.
Yeah,
And it's not that bad looking as everybody claims.
I just don't like penises in general. I think they look ugly as fuck.
That's fair. Sweet and bonded name that is very hard to
I
pronounce.
I've seen that one before. That one was an actual child that got. So basically, this specific child's parents were trying to protest the Swedish naming laws by naming their kid a really stupid fucking name.
It is stupid. It's
Yeah, it was just like keyboard spam, and it was pronounced as Alvin.
Oh god. You know what I hate about English language?
Hmm.
That you can pronounce name that is spelled the same different ways,
Mm-hmm.
and it's completely arbitrary.
Mm-hmm.
Just decide, please, what letter makes what sound,
That's
and stick to it.
That's what I think a lot of. I don't know if it's the same for other. For people that speak other languages that have another script. So like maybe like Korean, Chinese people, you know, because they don't use Latin alphabet,
Yeah, Russian.
right? Russian as well. Arabic, at least I know, is purely a phonetic language.
As it should be.
As it should be.
Polish
It does
too.
not make sense for something to not be phonetic in spelling.
Mhm.
And in Arabic, it's like that. Like it's very straightforward, you know. And so I can imagine how for somebody that's not used to Latin languages, having such a horrible fucking time, like with spelling and pronunciations.
Mhm.
Because in Arabic, there's no such thing as a silent letter.
It's
There's
not
no
even Latin alphabet. It's just English.
English, but also
Because we
French.
use
French has
Latin-
it. French has like silent letters, you know, stuff
But
like
it's
that.
always the same in French.
More
and-
or less, yeah, that's
and it
true.
changes so much in English.
Yeah, because
why I hate
English
it.
is like a amalgamation of like different languages, right? It
I
has
don't
like
know
Germanic.
why, and that's why I hate it so much when somebody that's English speaking tells me to write something phonetically for them, because I don't know what it means for you.
Yeah.
Because your pronunciation of words varies on
Yeah.
I don't know, it depends on the weather, I guess.
Mhm.
So Harriet was banned in Iceland.
What?
Just Harriet.
Oh.
Cyanide in United Kingdom.
That's a nice one.
Monkey in Denmark.
Monkey, okay.
Thor is not allowed in Portugal. 007 in Malaysia.
Damn.
Griezmann Mbappe in France. I don't know
Mbappe?
why. Griezmann.
Mbappe is a
Mbappe
football
is a
player.
football player. And Griezmann?
Griezmann is another football player. So I'm guessing that's another case where somebody tried naming their kid Griezmann Mbappe. It's like naming like your kid like fucking like LeBron James, Michael Jordan.
Or like
you know?
Beyonce Rihanna.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Did you know, by the way, that Rihanna's Smurfette?
No way.
Big fucking
Is
news.
Rihanna-
Yeah, I've been hearing rumblings about this completely naturally in the in this sphere of like the modern zeitgeist. I'm just telling you as a Gen Z, because maybe like millennials have like a different like you know, for us Gen Z, we're going ape shit over Rihanna being
Smurfette.
Smurfette. Holy fuck.
Maybe you should explain the joke to all the millennials, but
Huh?
I know the background.
No, better that they just like whoever gets it, you know.
Oh, okay. So you're like that. You have your little
No. I mean, we can flash just Rihanna as Smurfette on the screen.
all over the screen
Yeah.
in all the different ways.
That should be the title of today's episode. Also, Rihanna Smurfette, and just like a bunch of like question marks and exclamation
Listen,
points.
I love an inside joke as much as the next guy.
No one's gonna click
but
on that
I
shit.
really want us to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
some clicks.
Yeah, no one's gonna click on that shit.
Especially,
What should it? Wait, do
Especially with
pretend
our
pretend
plans
like
for the
pretend like
thumbnail.
you are choking me.
Why?
Just trust me. Like I'm dying. Like. Okay, and then the title of the episode will be Danny gets hate crimed by white people.
Oh God, I'm not gonna be the white people that hate
Yes,
crime, you know.
exactly. It's the perfect bait.
Gee,
It's like clickbait like you've never seen it before.
I consider it.
Consider it, yeah.
I consider it. Okay, so Rihanna is Smurfette.
Rihanna
We
is in
need to get
fact
over
Smurfette,
it.
Yeah. What else?
And I need to ask, what the fuck is wrong with New Zealand?
Oh,
All their names are the craziest ones on the list. So we had Sex Fruit, we had Chief Maximus, now it's Anal, and
Cunnilingus? Oral?
no, the next one is, be careful, it's, the whole phrase is a name. Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii.
Oh my god. It's so like, that's so like Gen X, like they probably thought that was like the funniest thing ever
Probably.
when they came up with it.
Tallulah does the hula from Hawaii.
Good job. By the way, fun fact. It's a nice linguistic, I don't know if the term is linguistic or whatever, but you know how like back in the day, let's say, whenever people wanted to mention a ridiculous far place with like a ridiculous sounding name, they would say Timbuktu.
Really?
Did you ever hear that before?
I don't
is that
think
like
so.
an
Maybe
that's
like,
more of like an American
maybe in
thing.
pop culture, yeah. So I
Yeah.
think it's American.
In Poland, what country would they say?
Oh,
Is
that's
there
a good
is there a specific
question.
country that they would say,
I don't think there's a country.
or city or anything?
Maybe like Honolulu.
Yeah,
probably.
Honolulu, exactly.
Oh.
You know what's the Gen Z like version of that?
Oh god.
Ohio.
Oh,
It's like the
okay.
modern version of that.
Oh
you know?
my god, that's much closer.
History
though.
just continues to
Wow.
repeat itself. You know.
Do you know it's actually not legal in Poland to name your kid from geographic location like Dakota or Korea?
Really?
Mm-hmm. It will probably be rejected because every time you name a kid, it's gonna be it has to be approved.
But what's Asia in Polish? Asia, right?
But no, Asia.
Asia. Okay, with a Z,
Asia.
yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, with a
Z
Z.
and G.
Yeah. What?
Also, Azia, like J. A
okay,
Z
okay.
Z J A. Mhm.
Okay.
You also cannot name your kid after like an object like antenna or sonata
In Poland or just
in Poland.
Oh, okay.
You cannot name it after any demon like Asmodeus or Abaddon. That's
Yeah,
very specific.
Very Catholic of Poland.
uh, okay. So let's find a specific list of the names that were not approved. Abaddon, Akaina, Angelica.
Angelica.
Angelica,
Angelica's a
but
nice name.
in the very weird spelling.
Oh, okay. I fuck with that. I hate weird spellings
Oh
of
no,
names.
Boromir was not allowed.
What?
Boromir?
Boromir?
Why?
That's a good
though?
one.
Yulka. Oh, because it's like a short. It's like a
You can't name a kid a nickname?
no,
So you can't name a guy Kuba?
no. It's just
Oh, yeah, because
Jakob.
it ends with A also.
No, you actually can. Kuba is an exception, but you cannot name a girl Kuba.
What the fuck?
That's so weird. You cannot name a girl Malta or a boy Merlin.
Leroy Merlin. Shout out to Leroy Merlin. If you
Somebody
need
tried
to build a shelf
call
in your
their
house.
daughter Opieniek, which is a mushroom. It's a kind of mushroom.
I almost went into an unpaid ad read. Did you hear that? I
What?
fucking shouted out Leroy Merlin and I almost did like an advertisement for them.
Oh,
I don't know why.
they.
It's just like me showing off like what advertisers you could potentially have me read out your beautiful advertisements.
Yeah, why is nobody sponsoring us?
Yeah, what the fuck, man? I also got so mad. I remember I told you about this. The fucking Crunchips PR packages that they were sending to everybody. They didn't fucking send me one, bro. I like chips.
I like.
The fuck, bro?
Now you're doing black PR for them.
Yeah, people with like similar following counts as me were getting sent it, and I didn't get anything. What the hell is going on here, huh?
Maybe we should not be too hesitant. Not too hesitant. Too excited to get a brand deal because.
Oh yes.
The last time
yes,
that I
yes.
started a podcast and then got a brand deal, some bad things happened.
Yeah.
so
Okay. You're
maybe
correct.
we should
You're
not
correct.
repeat the cycle.
Ethical brands, if there is such a thing, sponsor us.
I'm not gonna go into the conversation.
There is no ethical consumption under capitalism.
I have Vietnam flashbacks just thinking about an argument that I could make.
Yes,
No.
communism is when no iPhone.
Not doing that. No, don't even start with them. They're gonna try to argue you now. It's different using an iPhone and advertising Zalando.
I like sometimes feeling like I'm rich, like taking off my phone case
Oh yeah.
and holding it just like, just playing
yeah,
around
I do
with
that
it.
too sometimes.
I still have the cute kitty as the.
This is
my
really
wallpaper.
cute.
I love it so much. She speaks to me so much.
She looks like your daughter somehow. I don't know why.
It's the eyes. It's the eyes.
Yeah, the
I
brown.
have what do they call it? Fucking Muhammad eyes or whatever. What animal? What animal is it?
Bambi.
Huh?
Like Bambi.
Yeah,
Like
deer
eyes.
eyes. Yeah, I
Mhm.
have that. I think that's what they call it when
Like you.
Is that good?
Yeah, of course.
Or like what is yeah. That's why I think it's very easy for me to compare myself to like cats and like animals like that because I have animal eyes.
Okay, let's just bring the tone down
What, the
a notch.
ego?
Mm.
Oh yeah, that does sound egotistical a little bit.
Yeah, girls, you need to stop hitting on Danny because he's he's getting hate crimed
Yeah.
for stealing all the Polish women.
Okay, that will be a post.
If you care about Danny's safety, do not
Yes,
flirt.
stop being attracted to me.
Stop now.
Men
Stop
also
flirting with
stop
this
being
man.
attracted to me. And everything in between.
You're
Stop being
facilitating
attracted.
racism in
Yes.
this country
Yes.
just by being attracted to this man.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Please.
Stop.
What do we have next?
Oh, that reminded me. Actually, maybe we should talk about it now. It's gonna be easier for me to respond to our good friend Wes.
Oh, what's going on with that?
Yeah, I
I haven't heard about him in a while.
I forgot to text him back because he needs some help
With what?
with his new video.
Okay.
He asked me because he's hearing a lot from Polish men and women
Mhm.
that Polish women seem not to like Polish men.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can confirm this or not. I would like to know your thoughts on it.
I think
So-
in my opinion, if that really was the case, then Poland would not be a majority white country. Yeah, right? Or a majority Polish country. In the case, the reality of the matter is, in my opinion at least, is that colored men just tend to hear that a lot more from women. And men who are sexually frustrated exaggerate the occurrence of those statements.
Yeah, the counter argument from the right wing would be Polish women like non-Polish men, but they settle for them because they're safer.
Ah, okay. Oh.
I think there are two different components of this idea, and one is everything that is unusual is more attractive to people in general.
Sure.
I think
exotic.
it's even like you can see it through history that people who are somehow different from the general population are of course hated.
Yeah.
But they also seem as something. That's why they say if you're blonde in Italy, you're gonna be the men are gonna go crazy for you.
You know what? You're right. Because let's frame it like in this way then, because you made a good point about the exotic thing. Women, human beings actually, Mr. Anthropology over here, human beings are attracted to attractive people. We are not attracted to certain races. We are not attracted to anything of the sort. We're attracted to attractive people. That other stuff is just additional, like a cherry on top. It's just toppings. And in the case of, for example, an attractive exotic person, they would probably have a higher favor generally in Poland than an attractive Polish person.
I would say that you are attracted in general as a human being to a way a person makes you feel.
Yes, but if we're talking about physical attraction,
I think it's, to be honest, I think it's the
like
same.
deeper than that.
Because somebody's looks can also make you feel a way. And I
yeah,
feel
sure.
like when you're flirting with a person who is obviously not Polish, somehow, you feel special. You feel
yeah,
you
sure,
feel like
sure.
it's something special because it's unusual. Maybe it's it's more spicy that
It's a
way.
new experience.
He will probably go back to his country, so we'll not see each other again. So it's like a very exciting opportunity. I don't know. I think that's where this whole stereotype comes from. But to be more grounded in reality, I think the very important part of it is the political divide between Polish men and Polish women.
Yeah, that's also a very good point to make, because foreigners, just by nature of them being foreigners, tend to be more left leaning than right leaning, and they tend to have or also the women tend to have an opener mind when it comes to dating outside their culture and race than the men do.
Because to be honest, I know some girls that are like, I only look for foreign guys on dating apps.
I immediately, by the way, when a woman like mentions that to me, I cut her like lose interest entirely,
because you feel like she's gonna sexualize.
It's just fetishization. Like it's fetishization with extra steps. In my eyes.
For these girls that I know, it's more like it's less probable that they're gonna be racist or
But then just say you don't want a racist person.
Right leaning.
You know what I mean? Like when you start to specify interest in race, there's no way around it. You are looking for that race, and you're fetishizing
I
it.
agree, and
at a certain level you are. Maybe not consciously, but subconsciously you are.
Yeah, personally,
I'm saying this because I know a lot of Arab people do that too with white people. You know, that's what I mean.
I don't think they mean a specific like nationality. Or
they just
ethnicity.
mean foreigner in general.
They just mean non-Polish. Because I think some of it stems from the fact that if you are an immigrant in Poland, you probably are more open-minded because you, I don't know, traveled some.
Also from experience.
You met
just
very different people. Yeah. So I think what they are truly looking for is an open mind.
Yes.
And statistically...
It's less headache for them to just look for a foreigner than for I get
there are some basic like assumptions that they make about foreign guys compared to Polish guys, but I think it is a problem in Poland, the political divide, because so many young men are now like voting for Konfederacja or just this very specific mix of like neoliberalism with conservative views. So and women are getting more and more leftist, I think.
Oh yeah.
So how to operate in such reality? I think that's more important than the whole like stereotype of Polish women hooking up with like Arab guys or black guys or Hispanic guys.
Yeah.
Because
that's true. I know what you mean. Like it's, I don't know. I think it's such a like a nuanced like topic that it definitely would deserve like its own whole like deep dive, right?
That's why I haven't responded to Wes yet.
It's such a like a,
because I was thinking about it and I know it's gonna be so.
It's such like, because I can also talk to Wes as well. Like I can give him some like ideas from my perspective as like a foreigner as well.
Yeah,
that's like
maybe you should talk on
I can talk to him. Yeah, I like you can let him know that I think
I'm just gonna send him this part of the podcast.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. Hi Wes.
Hi Wes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a very interesting topic, and I'm actually glad that he reached out to me to ask. It's very nice of him. Yeah. And I hope his video will do well.
Yes. Get that AdSense, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Should we move to Akon City?
Yeah, I think we can close off with Akon City, yeah.
Oh god, that's such a funny story.
God, the most like pathetic, like sad thing ever. Like because I mean, you, of course you go into it, but like just to preface it, I think it's like the biggest like display of like a man falling to his own ego,
Mm-hmm.
a person taking advantage of an impoverished people.
Oh, so you know a lot
And
about the
of
topic.
course, I was
actually.
following it since it started because I
Oh,
was so like,
great.
because it's I hate those types of like
Mm-hmm.
projects, let's say,
Oh, okay.
because
Like the Line City.
yes,
that the,
yes. It's
the
just
Prince
horse
of,
shit.
Prince of Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah,
was building.
yeah. It's just like, you know, it's just, it's the way I see it is like the peak example of like what dystopia is, trying to emulate what they see the common man sees utopia to be. So he's like, I'm gonna run it all by Bitcoin. I'm gonna
Oh,
build
God, right.
It's gonna be self-sustainable. It's gonna be
It's
like
yeah, they're trying to do like a capitalist utopia.
exactly. It's like
And they don't see how this dystopian it sounds. And also, it's all just a scam. It's a con.
yeah, it's a con.
That joke had to land at some point.
Yes.
But you actually put it very well with like the utopia dystopia thing. And I think Akon might be one of the most pathetic guys out there.
Yeah. If look, I don't know this guy's mind. Maybe he had the best intentions ever with what he was doing. But god
He might
damn,
have
you
some good intentions.
made every fucking wrong decision possible with this thing. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Pretty much. So let's maybe start this by
Yes.
saying that Akon actually did some good things in Africa.
Yes.
Because Akon is like of
Senegalese.
African origin. He's Senegalese.
Yeah.
He lived there until he was 7, I think.
Yes.
And he had this project, Lighting Up Africa, where he was installing solar panels
Yes.
in cities that did not have like electricity at all.
Right.
So he was literally lighting up cities in Senegal and some other African countries.
Giving back to where he came from,
Mhm.
which is, I think, a very honorable thing.
Of course.
Yeah, I even have this dream of being like a successful person in life and then going back to Lebanon and lifting it up from filth. But that's not gonna happen. But you know, it's a nice fantasy to have.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it filth though? How is doing Lebanese like economically?
Because Lebanon cannot be
Lebanon,
saved.
Lebanese.
We will do a Lebanon episode
Oh, yeah,
eventually,
we need
because
to.
I know everybody has been like
Mhm.
asking for it ever since we mentioned it before even the podcast existed.
Mhm.
But Lebanon exists as purely as like a plaything of Iranian and US and Saudi interests.
Oh.
So basically me saying that I'm going to go and save Lebanon is like I'm saying like I'm going to go fight against Iran, Israel, and
Oh,
and Saudi Arabia. That's just not gonna fucking happen.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's really not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
It's not as easy as
Yeah.
just bringing electricity.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
people.
Because Lebanon like is so strategically located geographically, like almost like Poland, you know.
Yeah, that's
That's why I
too
always
bad.
yeah. Most best I can do is maybe like economically try to help out the place, but you know. Let's see if I can pay my own rent first before I try to save Lebanon.
That's a good point.
Right?
Would you then rename Lebanon to Daninon?
No. I would be very humble. I would keep it Lebanon.
Yeah, because I think that all that helping in Africa, put this idea in Akon's head that he's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a messiah. And
He
that's
needs
the
to
root
build
of the-
Akon City using Akon coins and
Acoins,
yeah,
right?
Jesus.
But we'll get there. I think it's also important to mention that he did the whole solar energy thing with the help of Chinese investors.
Yeah, correct.
And
Which is not an uncommon thing in geopolitics, with China being ready to invest in a lot of African nations. The American perspective is that China is trying to create debt to itself in Africa, but the other perspective is that nobody is trying to help Africa, and China is like stepping up and trying to help them
not
out.
even help, because I don't think they really do it because they're so noble.
Of course. There's
It's
always
a good
political
economic opportunity.
Yes, exactly.
Because it's a huge market that
Exactly. It's untapped.
Mhm.
And right now it's being controlled entirely by the West.
Yes, and it's also a diplomatic opportunity
Yeah.
because Africa is so resources rich.
That's what I mean. Is
Rich.
that like it's a very like complicated like geopolitical topic, but yeah, I also found that very interesting because when I lived in China, some old Chinese guy in a bar was like explaining to me like the whole thing that's like going down.
See, that's why traveling makes you more open-minded
Oh,
and
yeah.
gives you so much perspective on things that are happening around the world.
That's
Not only
true.
like Chinese spies in Africa are trying to
Yeah.
influence the governments there to invade the whole world with their communism. So, anyway, after all the helping, Akon decided that his ultimate project to help Africa will be basically to build a real world Wakanda. And
I mean, that's literally what he called it. Like,
Yes.
it's not a racist thing.
I'm
Like, he
not being
genuinely
racist,
said he's building real life
Yes.
Wakanda.
Oh god, it's
By the way,
so...
Ruth Kanda forever. If anybody knows what I'm referencing, that one
You
tweet.
keep making inside jokes to your audience, man.
No, but that's a popular like
Ruth
chronically
Kanda?
online. Yeah, because
What
when-
are you doing with your legs? Can you sit any more bisexually?
when
She's
when,
saying,
when, when Ruth
Where is this food going?
on my stomach. When Ruth Bader Ginsburg, whatever the
Uh-huh.
fuck her fucking name was,
Like the judge from...
yeah, the Madame Insider Trading.
Oh, okay.
Small. I fucking hate I mean I hate everybody in U.S. politics, but that's another story. What's it called? When she died, some politician, I forgot who, made like one of those like sad, pathetic like lie tweets where they said like my 1-year-old daughter told me, mother, you must not fret, everything will be okay. You know, like you know what I mean? Like when they say
Yeah.
like that their
Classic lip torch.
yeah, like that their kid said something like so intelligent and genius to them. So this woman tweeted that her daughter, I think, said that Ruth Bader Ginsburg was like such an icon for like feminism and politics and whatever, and that when she died, she said Ruth Kanda forever and
Oh,
did like
God.
the
Oh.
Wakanda forever thing.
It sounds like a Tumblr copy paste.
Beautiful,
Like
it's
Tumblr
like
carried
it's like one of those and everybody clapped moments,
Yes.
you know, beautiful. Another
like the homeless Gangnam Style man.
yes,
Do you remember
yes,
this?
yes,
We
yes.
need to do a whole episode on Tumblr history
Oh God.
and Tumblr fake posts.
God, another PSA to everybody out there that's watching this that does this, because I know you've done this before. I see it happening constantly on social media. It's not only a millennial or a Gen Z thing. It crosses generations really. This brain infection. There is a fucking epidemic, a mental epidemic of people who are not confident enough in their own creative concepts. And what's their cop out when they want to post a funny, silly story? They say, I dreamt this.
No.
It it happened to me in a dream, like blah blah blah. Like just recently, I saw a TikTok of a woman saying like, oh, I had a dream where what's his name? Fucking the guy that made Twin Peaks.
David Lynch?
Yeah, that David Lynch said that I cannot take a picture with myself or something like something
Hey.
that she found funny.
I saw this.
Yeah, like Habibti, you so obviously did not dream this. You just thought it was a funny thing to say and you wanted to say it. So say
Hey.
it. Don't say it was a dream.
Okay.
It happens on Twitter a lot as well. Like I had a dream that so and so happened. Like it was not a fucking dream. You just thought it was funny, but you are not confident enough to stand behind your own idea. So you say that it came to you in a dream, because when you say that it happened to you in a dream, there's less agency there. It's like, oh, this happened to me. Like I didn't come up with this.
Okay. Maybe there's a millennial in me
What?
influencing my thoughts
That-
this way.
To have like
but-
faith in
yeah, I
people's
totally
dreams.
believed when she said that, because I saw that and
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, that's something that happens.
Maybe
in a
that's
dream.
my Gen Z like skepticism, nihilism.
Another cultural clash between us. Let's clash.
No, the heart. You do your heart, I do mine. Yes, that's right. Oh, it looks so beautiful with the fake sun in the back. Wow.
Oh, that's gonna be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Back to Akon.
Instead, to one part of the thumbnail, you choking me, and the second one, the heart.
Oh, you can now put two thumbnails and see which one does
Yes,
better.
yes, exactly. Okay, sorry. Yeah,
Back to
Akon
Akon.
City.
So Akon decided that he's gonna build in Senegal this basically real life Wakanda, and
Mhm.
he decided that the name is gonna be Akon City, which is in itself
Very humble.
so humble.
Extremely humble.
And he said that he's gonna spend like 6 billion to build it.
Jesus.
He bought land from Senegal. Not actually bought. It's very
He
complicated.
made a deal.
and
He made a deal with the government basically
Right.
to get permissions and cuts on like prices
right.
and
He got
grants.
like 3
and-
acres of land.
Yeah, a bunch
which
of
is like 2
yeah.
central parks. Okay, for a start, it's something. And the deal was the government is gonna build the infrastructure like sewer system and electricity, and he's gonna build on top of it. But have you seen the project? How it was supposed to look like?
I saw what it like. They only built one fucking sad building.
But have you seen the visualization?
Yeah.
Of
Of course,
how
of course.
So this is
Yeah.
basically how Akon dreamed.
Yeah, just penis buildings all over the place.
Why is it always penis?
It's always penis buildings. Whenever there's like a futuristic place, there's penis buildings.
Yeah, and it's not just that it's firm and tall. The shape, the whole shape is
Yeah,
very.
it's all just cocks.
Yeah, so. So not only it looks like pretty much every fuck-ass architectural visualization
Yeah.
that will never gonna happen, like all the Saudi Arabia line citizens.
They announced
stuff.
this when, by the way, like 2014, 15, 16?
When did it start?
Like the Akon City, like when did he announce it? Because I remember...
2020.
No, before even.
Maybe he
Like
was
2016.
He started building it in 2020.
He said that, yeah, okay, because I remember the timeline now.
Mm-hmm.
In 2016, 2015, right when Bitcoin started booming,
Mm-hmm.
he said that he was going to make his own Acoin and his own city and all that.
Right.
And he said that it was going to start building in 2020, 2021, something like
And
that.
it was supposed to be finished 2024.
Yes. And then pandemic came. He used that as
No.
an excuse.
Yeah, because pandemic actually came. Right. He used it as an excuse
To delay the
to
project.
delay the project, but he started building the project in pandemic
Mm-hmm.
building. Anyway, he dreamed this whole city plan
Yes.
that's ridiculous by itself, in my opinion. There was supposed to be a part that's called like African Village, and it's a residential part with all the residential buildings and also hotels and resorts, luxury resorts. And then that there would be like entertainment district with all the cinemas and entertainment centers. Then there would be like the tech district that would be the Silicon Valley of Africa.
God.
And an industrial district and the healthcare district
Yeah.
with all the hospitals. And I just feel like it's such an inconvenient way to build a
so
city.
stupid. It's so
Why
stupid.
would you need a district with only
Because
hospitals?
that's what happens when you try to capitalistically
Yes.
create a
Artificially
city.
build
Yeah,
a city
like
with a...
because you know where you see this exact same thing playing out, and it actually is playing out in the UAE, in Dubai.
Mhm.
Because everything, like a normal place that has existed for a long time, the way the structure of the city goes is that there's a center and everything grows out of the center.
Right.
In a newer capitalistic sort of capitalistically minded place, it's like you have this station here, this place here, this place here, and it's like a one fucking 30-minute drive in between, you know. It's like it's so inconvenient, and everybody has cars. And in Dubai, if you go, they have like media city, education city, knowledge city, healthcare
God.
city. They have like all
That
these.
sounds like a child designing a city.
I mean, it's just like,
because they also tried this approach building like US cities.
yeah,
Because all the great minds of the architecture and city planning there, they like they consciously tried to build something from the ground up
Yes.
that was more that would function better than the classic European
Yes,
city
yes.
that has the center
Yes.
and everything growing around it. So that's why
that is
the
unbeatable. By
that's
the
why
way, I have
American
not seen it
streets-
beaten ever.
Right, they tried because that's why American streets are parallel to each other, because they decided that the city will grow more equally
Yeah.
when it doesn't have a city center.
Yes.
But they forgot that the city centers are pretty important parts in European cities.
Yeah.
And I even heard like a theory that that's why malls started.
Yeah,
And
it's why like malls are a thing in the first place.
They noticed that the city center was actually the heartbeat of the every European city.
It was where like all the consumption like occurred.
Yes, and American cities lacked this, so they tried to imitate it with a mall.
Yeah. I mean, it's like as they say, the lack of like a third place, right? You have first place where you work or study, second place where you live,
or
and then
hang
third
out
place
in a
where you hang
cafe,
out. Yeah,
in a cute little outside table.
that's what I loved when I
God,
moved here. Like the fact that you could just like go anywhere.
Yes, my favorite pastime, just to sit with a glass of beer outside and people watch. Nothing beats that. But yeah, so Akon City is basically like a child drawing his imaginary city on a piece of paper, and the important part was, like you mentioned, Acoin, because the whole city was supposed to operate on cryptocurrency.
Its own like decentralized currency. Yeah.
He even wanted to make it like a universal African currency, because
Correct, yeah.
every country in Africa has its own currency, and he thought it's gonna be so strong if we are all gonna trade with this one Acoin.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you name it after yourself again?
Very humble.
Very humble. And he started selling these tokens of appreciation, or tokens of something that would be like a donation, and you would get like 4 Acoins.
So like an IOU almost, you know?
Something,
like,
yeah. And of course it failed.
No shit. Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, a month after it launched, the Acoin was already dead and worth nothing. So sometimes I think maybe Akon tried to do this whole city thing just to promote this cryptocurrency scam.
Yeah, I mean, he probably did make money off of it.
He definitely did, because there was this one interview when they asked him, and what is your ownership in this Acoin? And he laughed and said, I am the bank, basically.
Yeah.
So he owned it all. So he definitely made money of this. And they said they were gonna refund people for their lost money, but they didn't.
Yeah,
and
what fucking money would they refund?
Yeah.
It's like, man, I swear, like all these types of things, like I hate that it hurts people, because I'm sure it has damaged like people's lives and like ruined their lives and lost them money and shit. But it's like watching a car crash happen and like you can't take your eyes off of it almost, because I have the same thing
with the cryptocurrency scams.
With cryptocurrency scams and like stuff like Fire Festival.
Oh God,
you know what I mean? That
people love this.
I love like learning about that stuff because it's just fascinating how like
it's pure Schadenfreude.
Yeah.
Especially when it's just rich people.
Yes.
Then you don't even have to feel bad about it.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, for example, Fire Festival was mostly rich people, but there were a bunch of locals in the place that got, like, negatively affected, unfortunately.
Yeah, and with Akon City, there are some people also negatively affected, because a lot of people were basically banished off of their own land to build the Akon City on. And the government was supposed to pay them for this.
Yeah, to reimburse them for everything.
But they never did.
Yeah.
And as you can imagine, Akon City never came to be.
Yeah.
It looks like that now.
Yeah, it's just one fucking...
Fuckers building that's kind of in the aesthetic.
Penis aesthetic. I call it penis aesthetic. Everything is just so like sexualized.
Yeah, but much smaller.
Yeah.
And there are cows around
It's like circumcised micro penis aesthetic.
That's pretty accurate. And it's dead. The project is dead. I think the Senegal officially...
They officially announced it this year, that it's dead.
This year.
Yeah.
True. So now, what happens to the land?
Tough shit.
And what happens to Akon? Because Akon, I think for a year now, has been saying that it's not true that Akon City is dead, that the project is dead, they are still building. And he even said that the rumors about the project failing are just fake news spread by evil agendas.
Sure, I mean,
whatever that means.
Show us something.
He even said, and I'm quoting, by powers that be. So he thinks
Allah is fighting against him.
Somebody is fighting. He even suggested that it's to make African people look bad.
he did.
You
like,
are making
he
African
did like
people...
he did more damage than like an entire bloodline of white people has done.
Maybe not.
No,
but
like
he
a
did.
random white person.
Yeah.
Like he's done more damage than like
Than a random
than
white
a random
person.
like European person. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, and it's all to his own benefit. Like that's like that's the worst thing. Like
to feed his ego of
yeah,
this
like fuck, man.
this figure that he made himself to be, of this African messiah
Yeah,
that he's gonna
damn.
save.
Tough shit, bro.
By the way, this his vision of a city operating on a cryptocurrency that he owns, this is
He's
insane.
the king. He's the emperor.
That's
basically
scary.
He's imagining himself as the
Oh,
emperor
God.
of the city.
It's really scary. I'm so glad it actually was never even able to achieve this. He
Yeah.
was never able to build a city. I don't even think he actually meant to.
I don't
That's
think so
what I
either.
wonder.
I think maybe
Was it a scam from the beginning?
maybe in the beginning he like had these like big hopes, you know, and his
Mm.
ego was big enough to think that he could achieve something like this on his own. But I think pretty early on he realized like how useless, like how impossible this all
Mhm.
is, and then. But he invested like too deeply into it already, so he's like, okay, how can I turn this into something I can benefit from?
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Yeah, and now he's just feeding into the conspiracy theory rabbit holes.
Yeah.
So people will talk about who is trying to destroy Akon and his great vision of great American
who's
city,
that guy?
African city.
Who's that with the cats?
What? Oh, that's just my. I accidentally screenshotted my
Wallpaper?
wallpaper. It's my
Who's
dad.
that? Your dad?
Yeah,
He looks so young. What the fuck?
he's young.
How old is
He's
he?
like 55.
Damn.
I think.
He's my mama age.
It's my dad.
Shout out dad. What's his name?
Darek.
Darek. Yeah, I have yet to meet Darek. I've had hopefully soon.
It doesn't focus on that.
It's okay. You can just flash him on the screen.
Right, I can do that. That's true. Yeah. So also, I'm a little bit worried about how Akon would actually run the city if it ever came to be. Because have you heard his insane statements about women?
Oh yeah, he said some like disgusting shit.
And also about raising children.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was challenged in one of the interviews, I think, because he has like 9 kids.
Yeah.
And it's all from different women.
Yeah.
And he was asked how much time can he realistically spend with them.
Yeah.
Because
Why would you even have like, I don't get that. Why fucking have children? What's
spread your genes.
But-
so oh god, it's disgusting. It's
Shout
the
out
same as
Sydney
Elon
Sweeney.
Musk. So he was oh god. So
I have a chance. I'm a registered Republican.
yeah, genes get spread
blue eyes.
from one generation to another. She sounds like she's dying.
Yeah.
She's actively
You
dying.
had a good run, homegirl.
Akon on women, but first, so he was asked how much time can you spend realistic with them? Like, do you go to recitals? I don't know what the pronunciation in English is. Like, do you go to their like sports events? And he said, no, of course not. That's a white man way of raising children.
Oh, yeah, nice.
All this should be done by women, by their mother. The mother takes care of the children, not the father. This is such a backwards way of thinking, and he's doing such a disadvantage because he's feeding into the racist stereotypes. A woman can never compare to the man. Akon goes on sexist rant and says women need to understand their roles. The singer also claimed that while women need a man to create life, men do not, and could have a child by putting their sperm in an incubator, which is not currently possible. Like he claims,
is he fucking talking?
claims that men are better than women because woman needs a man to make a baby, and men can just like put his sperm into something and make a child, which I'm pretty sure it's not possible.
Nope.
At least not yet. And Akon made the comments while being interviewed on the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh yes, a pinnacle of culture. Yes.
And he began by saying that he preferred African women to American women. The women in Africa treat you like a king, he said. They're not competing with you, they're not fighting for equality, because they understand that men and women could never be equal. They understand their roles. The roles there are very defined. It's very clean.
Yes.
Here, America, even if you say the word role to a woman here, they get offended.
Mhm.
Everybody has a role. That is infrastructure to life. And if a woman doesn't understand her position that she plays in life, everybody is confused. How can a man and woman play the exact same role? Where's the balance? He questioned. In Africa, it's very clear. God installed love, emotions, and compassions in a woman because, as a motherly figure, those things have to be instilled. This is why women catch feelings so quick. This is why they can endure so much pain and still be there. That loyalty comes naturally.
Mm.
As a woman, her role is to support the man, he claimed. The men, we are the kings and the divine of this
That's
universe.
true.
A
We are
woman
kings.
can never compare to the man. They have
I-
to understand that here in America.
Yeah, that's some whole lot of
Men,
bullshit. And this
we're-
guy wants to make his own city and run it.
Men, we're gods. We're the one that create life.
Hmm.
Gods? He's
He
comparing
must be a
men to
male
gods?
seahorse or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he said a man right now can create life without a woman.
So
How?
Hayya, why are you bothering yourself with these women?
Why are you bothering these
Yeah,
women?
don't leave them alone. Go make children on your own.
Oh God, that's so bad. It's so obviously stems from like seeing women
Stem?
as women in STEM.
What?
What?
It's all full circle.
Did she really say that?
Now the viewers know where the name Women in STEM comes from.
When it stems from.
Yeah, because it stems from women.
Oh God, can I continue?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it stems from him viewing women, seeing women as like NPCs, as like
Yeah.
the man is the default human, and a woman is like a side character,
That's right.
and that's really sad because to be honest, that's how as a little girl I viewed myself
Mm-hmm.
because of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so disturbing when I think about it now, because in all the culture and media that I consumed, women was always like the side character that was a prize to win.
Yeah.
So when I try to think of the even like the fantasies that I had as a little girl, when I was imagining all these scenarios in my head, I was never the main character of those fantastical scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
I was always the side character to a man that I had to make up in my mind in order to create any story.
You're not the hero of the.
I wasn't
what's
even a
going
hero
on.
of my
Yeah.
own fantasies. That's
Yeah.
so sad. And this man figure in my head was going on all the adventures, and I was just there in my own fantasies. That's so
Damn.
sad when I think about it now. And I think it's the experience that a lot of girls have. And also that's why so many boys grow up in this view, in this worldview, where women are something that is.
Let me quote Ethan Klein.
Oh God!
Women
Oh,
are
yeah.
to be conquered, as he very
Yeah.
famously said on his podcast. In a nature setting, women are to be conquered.
But I think that does he regret it now, or did
I'm
he
sure he
try
doesn't
to-
even know what he did yesterday, let alone
That's
God
true.
knows how many years ago.
That's true. But yeah, so that's just like seeing women as commodity,
Yeah.
basically. And we are human. I know.
Fun fact,
Fun
chat.
fact.
Yeah.
Women
Yes.
are humans.
Yes.
And men are not gods,
Yes.
actually. I don't know, maybe Akon is.
Yeah, maybe Akon, I don't know. I didn't hear about this recently, but as far as I know,
Yeah, as far as I know,
he's
not God.
a human being.
Mm,
What is this? You did it for fun?
no, it came like that.
Oh, it's part of the thing?
I think it's supposed to stabilize the mic so it doesn't move that much unless somebody moves it a lot.
Because it looks like a bunch of hair ties.
Yeah, it's a bondage for or the mic.
Like sexual.
Of course, yes, Danny. It's sexual.
Okay, sorry.
You just cannot keep your hands off.
I love
our
molesting the
equipment.
mic.
Yes,
Yeah.
you just.
Somebody even last episode said that.
You need a fidget spinner. Yes.
Yeah, to get me a fidget spinner.
All right, I forgot this episode, but I will definitely arrange something for the next one.
I am apparently, what am I? In this podcast, I am representation for double jointed, right? In the comments, I've heard that I'm representation
Double
for
jointed
double
representation,
jointed,
yeah. Rise up.
ADHD, BPD, and just mental illness
Just mental illness
Yeah.
in general.
and mustaches. More power to us.
Wow, you're so brave representing so many different cultures.
Yeah.
It must be hard. Maybe that's why you're so relatable and people like you on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, could be. I belong to so many different marginalized groups.
Wow, pick your struggle, man.
Yeah, pick a struggle. So.
Yeah. Do we have anything else for today, Danny?
Uh,
Do you want to share something? I don't know.
No. I think for today we've covered everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will stay here on the couch though.
You'll
It's
just
pretty-
stay here?
Pretty nice, yeah.
You'll just keep talking to them for like another hour or two.
No, I'm just gonna stare at the camera.
Because you have to go get to therapy as well, right? What time is the